Hello, my name is Aaron Mason. I'm a freshman student that knows a little bit about computers. Today I'd like to walk you through the steps you need to know to choose the best computer for you. To choose a computer, you need to know about computer specs and how they have an impact on your user experience. You must first ask yourself, what are you buying a computer for? While custom computers are very appealing to gamers who want to maximize their specs, it is no longer affordable with the rise of GPU prices, and pre-built computers offer more ease. While there still is a lot of room for custom PCs, I will be focusing today on pre-built. Operating systems are an essential for your computer. They're the software that run and execute tasks on your device, and it's important that you choose the right one for you. We'll be going over the two major operating systems, Microsoft Windows and Mac OS, with an honorable mention to Linux, an open source operating system, as well as Chrome OS, which is found on Chromebooks, debatably the cheapest pre-built you can find. However, I feel that they do not offer the same services, and they definitely do not offer the same market share as these two operating systems. Windows and Mac OS serve different purposes and fill different niches. If you're a gamer, you're most definitely going to want to buy a Windows PC due to their much better customization and a much more robust gaming ecosystem. However, if you aren't interested in gaming, Mac has a few things off its own sleeve. Being able to sync with most of your Apple devices, you will be able to use Apple Music, Apple TV, and any other devices you might enjoy with a much easier to use interface. While Windows and Mac OS both provide different entertainment niches and services, not everybody is getting a computer for entertainment. If you're getting a computer for work or school-related reasons, here's the distinction between the two major operating systems. Windows will come pre-installed with Office and different Office applications, as well as OneDrive and Microsoft Teams. All very heavily used in the workplace applications. However, that's not to say that Mac OS doesn't have its fair share of professional applications. Specifically, if you're going into art or anything art related, that is where Mac OS has you covered. There are a few miscellaneous distinctions between the two operating systems that I've not named. Apple, for instance, has much better malware and virus protection than Microsoft. However, Microsoft products are often much cheaper than Apple products. Microsoft also allows the option of modification to its pre-built PCs, which Apple quite usually does not. In the end, it comes down to a matter of personal needs and preferences. The next question you need to ask yourself after choosing an operating system is if you're going to get a portable or non-portable PC. Non-portable PCs are good if you want to stay at home. It's really good for comfort. You can put in better components, get better performance, and much better for gaming. However, portable PCs are better if you have to go on the road a lot, whether for work or for school, and you don't need all the high-end performance that a PC tower offers. As well as this, they usually come at cheaper prices, and they have a built-in display and keyboard, making them a much safer bet if you're trying to just get a computer for college. However, I'd still recommend a tower PC if you really want to get into gaming or any other computer-based hobby that you're really interested in. If you choose a portable laptop, the display matters quite a lot. These stats from Make Tech Easier make it easier to narrow down what laptop you will get. Most laptops are between 13 to 15 inches on average. However, 11-inch displays like this one can make it more portable, but may be harder to type on. There are laptops that are 17 inches plus, and whatever laptop size you want, it depends on your own personal preference. And then there's resolution. Most laptops will come in 1080p, such as this one. However, there are laptops with higher quality, in case you need to do art, or watch shows, or you just like it. And then last but not least is Hertz. When it comes to laptops, Hertz is kind of like the frames per second it can achieve. If your laptop runs at 60 Hertz, you're going to get 60 frames per second. You may need more frames per second if you're an animator, a gamer, or various other activities. It's up to you what display size you want, what display resolution you want. However, keep these in mind when choosing a laptop. The next step in choosing the computer for you is choosing the RAM. I'll be using insights from Business Insider to help you with this. RAM, or random access memory, is the memory your computer can access at one time. This helps if you want more tabs open, more games open, more streams, or anything of that sort. Most people will only need around 8 gigabytes of RAM. However, you may want to add more if you run professional simulations, applications, or games. My computer is at 73% memory, aka 73% of my RAM is being used up. If I were to open up more tabs or more games, my computer would stop running those tasks. One way I could solve this is if I decided to get more memory and added it to my PC, meaning I could run more at once. After RAM, you need to think about storage when choosing your computer. Storage is an essential. I'll be providing you information from How to Geek on storage. Storage is split between SSDs and HDDs, solid-state drives and hard disk drives. Hard disk drives are easy to attach to any computer, are built into many computers, but they only operate at this specific, kinda slow speed, while SSDs kind of work with your memory and storage to create a faster speed. However, they are often much more costly. Your computer will come with a certain amount of storage, SSD and HDD wise. However, you can add HDD and SSD to your computers and modify them. Different people need different amounts of storage for different reasons. If you're a gamer, you may want more storage so you can install more games. If your computer is more work related, you may want more storage to hold more documents and other information. Although there are different cloud services that can help with both of these. Adding storage into your computer is pretty easy, with most hard drives being able to just be bought at a convenience store nowadays. This is an external HDD. The final thing you should consider when getting a PC is the CPU and GPU. I'll be using data from Digital Trends. CPU, or Central Processing Unit as it's called, is like the brain of the computer. It's split between cores and threads that interact with each other. I'm not going to go into detail about how these work, however, for most people, a dual core, dual thread will be good enough for your basic needs. However, if you do want more performance heavy and high-end gaming or any other rendering simulation type of things, you may want to get a more high-spec CPU. GPU, or Graphics Processing Unit, is a little bit more complex to understand, but in general you can look up what specs you need for whatever purpose or task you have and get a GPU. GPUs are really only used to render and simulate and create 3D structures. There are certainly more aspects of a computer than what I've mentioned here, and the extent of knowledge you may need depends on your own personal computer needs. However, with the advice I have given you, I hope I have narrowed your search. Always reflect on what you're buying before you make a big tech purchase, and take care.